أهلا، كيف حالكم؟ Welcome to Learn Arabic Online with Lubna Dilmayan. Have you, by any chance, ever heard a verb having sisters? Believe it or not, this fact indeed exists in Arabic. I do not know about the first or the last born, but I do know that Kaana is the most popular among its sisters. Maybe because we mostly use this filler verb to talk a lot about our past, since its English status is the verb to be conjugated in the past. This is my point of view. We may need a survey to find out the real reason behind its popularity. You may help with it. I need volunteers. Let me announce the names of the sisters, shall we? كان أصبح أضحى ظل أمسى بات صار ليس ما برح ما فتئ من فك ما زال ما دام. There are 13 of them. So be creative and find a way to memorize their names that sound like Chinese. Sorry, I mean Arabic. And good luck with it. You are already supposed to know the verbs كان and ليس, the verb of negation, from the previous lessons. If not, go check. I will treat this mass of verbs by category based on their common concepts. Kaana and its sisters are incomplete verbs, أفعال ناقصة. ناقصة. For the reason that they are in need of a predicate which they seize from nominal sentences to complete their meanings. That is to say, what was a subject in the nominal sentence becomes the noun of Kaana and its sisters. Whereas the predicate of that nominal sentence evolves into the predicate of Kaana and its sisters. So, اسم كان it's the noun of كان, خبر كان, and its sisters, of course. خبر, the predicate of كان and its sisters. They are titled الأفعال الناسخة, or in one word النواسخ. Because once these verbs take part of the nominal sentence, they change the role of its two elements, the مبتدأ and خبر, the subject's predicate, together with the case of the predicate from nominative to accusative. So, nominative, حالة الرفع. So we have two cases. حالة الرفع and حالة النصب. Accusative. So ask me, what do these verbs mean? What are they used for? So in this lesson, I will focus on 5 of them. أصبح أضحى ظل أمسى بات. They state the timing, that is to say, their nouns are characterized by their predicates at specific times. صباح. صباح, morning. صباح is the masculine noun of أصبح. Refers to something happening in the morning. It can be rendered in English as to become in the morning, and can be conjugated in all tenses: perfect, imperfect, imperative. أصبح البحر أمواجه عالية. So before the introduction of أصبح, this nominal sentence was الجو أمواجه عالية. The waves of the sea are high. So here is the subject المبتدأ and predicate. Predicate is in the form of a nominal sentence. So when it is the case, you won't see any sign of the accusative case after the introduction of أصبح. It will be implicitly in the accusative. So here, البحر أمواجه means the waves of the sea. We could use the genitive construction إضافة and say just أمواج البحر. أمواج البحر. First term, second term. So the waves of the sea. Or the complicated version of this expression is البحر أمواجه. Noun plus returner. This suffix pronoun is the returner, referring to what we are talking about, referring to the sea. So the waves of the sea became or have become. You have to conjugate the verb become in the past, because أصبح is conjugated in the past. Alright? So the waves of the sea have become high when? In the morning, because we have أصبح, referring to the morning. أصبح مفلسا. He became bankrupt. Poor guy. So he woke up in the morning and received a call from his bank letting him know that he became bankrupt. That's in that unlucky morning, in that tragic morning. أصبح المبنى مكتملا. The building here, the form of the predicate is singular. This is a singular form because we have just one word. Singular form means مفرد. مفرد. So the building has become complete in the morning. Alright? So we know that the completion happened in the morning. أصبح الطفل مريضا. The child became sick. When? in the morning. So all the bad things happen in the morning. أصبحت الثقافة سبلها متعددة. So what is the form of the predicate in this sentence? A nominal sentence, implicitly in the accusative case. But you cannot see the sign of the accusative, which is normally a fatha, with the a sound, a fatha. Like here, this predicate is explicitly in the accusative case because of the sign of double fatha, tanween al-fath, double fatha. Here too, double fatha. Double fatha. Because they are indefinite, that's why. If they were definite, you would see just one fatha. So, the ways of culture or سبل الثقافة. This is another way to say it, easier way. سبل الثقافة. إضافة construction, genitive construction, first term, second term. The ways of culture. So, the ways of culture became various when in the morning, or became diverse in the morning, don't forget. Here, سنزور جدي حين نصبح, conjugated in the imperfect present tense, imperfect indicative. ونعود حين نمسي. We will visit, the verb زار, conjugated in the future. سنزور, we will visit my grandfather. Alright? When we wake up, because we wake up in the morning. So here you may render نصبح as wake up, or in the morning. You can say we will visit my grandfather in the morning or when we wake up. And ونعود حين نمسي. So here we have the returning action or going back action. So, and we go back in the evening. نمسي, evening. Alright? From the noun مساء, evening. Okay. مساء. This one. مساء is the masculine noun of أمسى. أمسى refers to something happening in the evening. It can be rendered in English as to become in the evening. You're right. Or to spend the evening somewhere. So, here, أمسى الجو شديد البرودة means the weather became, since أمسى is conjugated in the past, we have to conjugate the verb to become in the past, of course, to match the tense. The weather became very cold or so cold when in the evening. Alright? So this verb refers to that specific time, evening. أمست الحفلة ممتعة. The show became fun when in the evening. Alright? So here, اسم أمسى. The noun of أمسى and خبر أمسى in the singular form مفرد and in the accusative case حالة النصب. أمست الطيور عائدة إلى أعشاشها. Here, what's going on? Where is the action? The action is, we can understand the action from the active participle عائد, from the verb عاد, عاد to return. And أمسى, أمستي, is referring to time. And this is the action. So the birds returned to their nests when? In the evening. Alright. ضحى. ضحى. It comes with a tanween. Interesting. Even if this is a long vowel. ضحى. But when it is definite, we just get rid of the tanween. الضحى. So ضحى means forenoon, later in the morning. Is the noun of أضحى. أضحى refers to something happening in the forenoon. It can be rendered in English as to become when? In the forenoon. أضحى الرجل غنيا. Lucky man. The man became rich in the forenoon, but this poor guy became bankrupt in the morning. Alright? أضحى الأسير طليقا. The prisoner became free. When? In the forenoon. So al-asir, the prisoner, is ismu أضحى, the noun of أضحى. طليقا is the predicate in the accusative case. So the prisoner became free in the forenoon. أضحى البلح لونه أحمر. Here the predicate is a nominal sentence. البلح, dates. Not the dates that you hang with here and there. The edible ones. The dates that we eat. So البلح لونه. So we have noun plus returner. So the color of the dates became red. Or you may just simply say the dates became red. Alright. Good. Bait. Bait, we know that's bait, where we sleep. Bait, home, house. So bait is the masculine noun of bata. Bata refers to something happening during the night time, like sleeping action or something else, I don't know. It implies the meaning of to become at night, to spend the night, to stay overnight, or to continue doing something overnight. So, بات الحارس مستيقظا. Here, the guard stayed awake at night. Alright? So to stay awake here. مستيقظ, awake. So he remained awake or he stayed awake at night. باتت حزينة means she became sad, but when? At night. Alright? باتت حزينة. Here, the noun of bata is implicit in the conjugation. We are referring to her. باتت. بات الناس مستبشرين بالسلام. مستبشر means happy. مستبشر, joyful, happy. مستبشر. So, people have become happy with peace when? At night. Because we have the verb bata. Alright? So people became or have become happy with peace, بالسلام, with peace, which stands for the be, the preposition be, السلام, the peace. So with peace at night. That's great. ظل. This one. This verb refers to something that is happening during a certain period of time, which is not specified. It may be an hour, a day, during the morning, evening, nighttime. No specification. It comes with the meaning of to remain or to stay. For instance, ظل صامتا. He remained silent. Maybe this happened during the morning or during the evening or during 4 days, 6 days. We don't know. We don't need that kind of time specification with the verb ظل. So he remained silent. ظل صامتا, maybe forever. ظلوا في المستشفى لمدة 3 أيام. They, ظلوا, conjugated in the third person, plural, masculine. They remained in the hospital for 3 days. لمدة 3 أيام. Here, the predicate is a prepositional phrase. شبه جملة جار ومجرور. شبه جملة. شبه جملة means phrase. جار ومجرور. Preposition with the genitive. With its genitive. جار ومجرور. This is jar, this is مجرور. So, they remained in the hospital for 3 days. So here we have specified the time, but it's not necessary. We could just say ظلوا في المستشفى. And if you are curious, you can ask for how long and you will get the answer. ظل العامل نشيطا. The worker is the noun of ظل, اسمه ظل, remained or stayed active. Here is the predicate. If I say ظل العامل, would you understand the meaning? No. We need a predicate to complete the meaning. So, the worker remained active. يظل, conjugated in the imperfect indicative, present tense. يظل الطالب عقله مشغول. Now, this kind of expression will not scare you anymore because you know what it is. So it is a replacement for an إضافة construction, genitive construction, noun plus the returner. So the mind of the student remains busy, مشغول. And since عقله مشغول is a nominal sentence, the case, the accusative case, won't show. Alright? Alright. These verbs are fully declinable. أفعال تامة التصرف. Since they are able to be conjugated in all tenses. That's why they are named that way. They are declinable. They refer to actions happening during a certain period of time or constantly, with the sense of become as a common meaning at various times of day and night. So, that was it. Until then, you like me, you miss me, and you keep learning Arabic during morning, evening, maybe at night. إلى اللقاء.